So we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't let nobody get it, nobody. All of the gang and they come and get gang. Call me a river to do with the shit. Bad and boozy, bad. Cooking up dope with a boozy. My niggas is sad, move. We got thudders and 100 round too. My bitch is bad and boozy, bad. Cooking up dope with a boozy. My niggas is sad, move. We got thudders and 100 round too.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Excited to have you get with us right here on the Betting News Network. This is your afternoon BetSpresso. That is Mr. Colby Marcio. That is NZ. My name is Sweatpan Jesus. Stoked to have you guys with us to finish off your Thursday. The vibes are high. Excited to have you guys here. Brought to you by our sponsors at BetOnline. We're about to give you guys all the bets on the college basketball slate in the NBA and in the NHL tonight. If you can go bet it right there with that QR code in the top corner of the screen, get a $1,000 deposit bonus and $10 dropped into your account by clicking that QR code in the top corner of the screen. Looney Tunes, you came to the right spot. You know the deal. Vibes are high. Excited to have you guys with us. Thanks for stopping by. Colby, NZ, lads, how we doing?
Sure. Good.
Boss man, John, how we doing?
Yes.
Dad.
Yes. Hey.
You haven't come. We haven't had family dinner in so long. I'm making tortellini tonight. Are you going to be in town?
Ooh, my flight leaves in the next 57 minutes.
He's such a liar. He's still going to get smoked.
You can't lie to your son like that.
He's lied so many times.
It's worked before.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're out of milk? See you for 10 years.
See you in 15, son.
Your birthday's coming up? Shoot. Let me go get it. Shows up when
ravioli
I'm 30.
is better. Shaggy knows out of personal experience on that one too. We're excited to have you guys here. Everyone say hi to Producer Sook in the shadows. Hello, Producer Sook. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
He's got a really nice hat on.
Dad! He does have a nice hat on.
He does.
You guys both have nice hats on too. There's a bug flying around my head. That is the new Vibes hat. It's in corduroy, lots of different colors, new in our store. Go check it out right there. Inzy's got the Inzy has the navy one on the top of his head right now. Colby has the original one. He's also got one of those up your units.
Dope. That shirt is dope.
He's got the up your units one, rocking and rolling. Go check out our store if you guys want to get involved with the merch. With bettingnews.com/store. We got a lot of cool new stuff rolling through. We're going to do a couple more giveaways probably by the weekend because it's Thursday, and as our friend Steffi Small says, it's Thursday, golf's on. So what day is it today, Colby? It's Friday Junior. It's the weekend. Indeed. It is the weekend. Good stuff. We're excited to have you guys here. We have a special guest rocking in with us, as we normally do on Thursdays most of the time. We got BetAlytics in the house. Rob is going to get up here in just a minute, and then we're going to give you the vibes. Colby's got some stuff in college basketball. I've got some stuff in the NBA, and Inzy's got you covered on the frozen pond. If you're watching us on X, thanks for stopping by. If you're watching us on Twitter, if you're watching us on Twitch, or if you're watching us on YouTube, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for the vibes. Thanks for being here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Boys, anything else we want to get to, or should we just go ahead and get Roberto up here and get straight into the BetAlytics vibes?
Can I have the best intro in sports?
Get him up.
This is literally. We need to have a poll one day on what our best intro is, but this one might take the cake.
Imagine me and Rob every time.
Wonder what they're gonna get into today. Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. To the lab again. I gotta stay till I die.
Bing, bong, bang. We'll get there eventually. Excited to have you here, Rob. Thanks for stopping by, man. How you doing?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, not gonna lie, I had a bit of a busy, stressful day, but the best intro in sports always gets me fired up. Excited to get in the lab with the squad.
Let's go. Cam
Well,
Trent
good thing
knows
you're
the
not
deal.
standing because you're going to be sitting for quite some time.
Let's rock and roll, baby. Well, this is Rob from BetAlytics at BetAlytics.com, which is one of these sports betting tools that we promote here at Betting News. Go check it out. He's going to show you a couple of the plays that the lab approved, not Dexter, but the actual lab approved. You can get a promo code using our promo code BNews for 30% off for everything that Rob's going to talk about in just a second. We're getting into some new producer stuff, so there might be a couple of hiccups. We're figuring it all out as we go along, but W vibes as per usual. Rob, excited to hear what you have. I know we have a couple things on the ice and then a couple things in the NBA. So go ahead and take it away, man. Drop us in the lab. Where are we going?
Yeah, so there's more action on the ice tonight, so I focus more on that with 3 plays. But I do have a 5-star NBA player prop that we'll get into first.
Oof.
Just for maybe some of the newbies in the stream not familiar with our new 5-star grading system, just what goes into that is our models projection, our projected win probability, edge and value versus sportsbook line, and recent trends. So basically, it's just condensing a whole fuck ton of data into in a whole bunch of research and recent hot trends and stuff into one really easy to digest 5-star grading projection for you. So we're going to go over to the Golden State and Brooklyn game. We're going to take Buddy Hield to get 3+ threes made, and this one provides a lot of good value. You can get this at +115. Yeah, we go here. So we got about a 53% win probability. So that'd be applied at almost -115 odds. So we're getting, some good, almost 30 points of value there. And just the model is definitely picking up. This one is just he has his recent 3-point volume has definitely increased a lot as of late. I think he's averaging about 8 3-pointers in his last 5 games, just maybe a little under that over his last 10. That's up from his season average. And Brooklyn Nets, bottom 5 in the league in opponents' 3-pointers made, and 3-pointers allowed to shooting guards. So model's picking up on that. Good matchup for Buddy Hield versus a bad Brooklyn defense, and his 3-point usage is up recently. So Buddy Hield 3+ threes made at +115.
I like that. I was actually looking at Steph in this matchup too. He's had great games against the Nets, my little pesky Brooklyn Nets. But nothing wrong with taking Buddy Hield on that 4-star grade over 2.5 for the plus chicky as well. Good stuff. All right, man. We'll swing over to the ice. I know you said you have some more stuff on the ice for us. So what's the moves on the frozen pond?
Yeah, here we got our NHL goal scorer tool. This has been a really hot market right now. Bunch of people in our members only Discord that we have. If you sign up for at BetAlytics.com, I've been cashing a lot of tickets recently this week in here. So we're gonna go for our top projection on the goal scorer tool tonight is Braden Point. By 5-star value, by edge, and by win probability, 53.5%. He's our top projection all around. So you can get him at +125, almost 54% win probability. That's like -120. That's like 50 points of value right there. And the model's certainly just picking up on 2 things here. Tampa Bay is one of the highest scoring teams in the last 10 games. They're absolutely on fire right now. They're 9-1. They're averaging like 4.5 goals a game in this span, second highest in the league over the last 10 games. And Buffalo, on the contrary, one of the worst defenses going right now. I think they're 30th in the same span, allowing 4.2 goals a game. I could easily see a 5 or 6 spot from Tampa Bay in this spot. And then why not take their leading goal scorer? And out of all players on the ice tonight, he's our highest projection to hit the back of the net.
We actually talked about him the other day on Puckett. He ended up not scoring, which was disappointing. But he had that Tampa Bay game was fun last game. This one looks nice too on the ice. 2 teams that are kind of scoring goals for fun at the moment. So missed a point to score a goal. Somebody in the chat did ask about that. It is to score a goal. So goal score, so ATG, depending on your where you're going to bet that. So go check it out for +125. Good value there. All right, man.
Yeah, I think we can definitely see a bit of a track meet in this one. So
Facts. All right, what else you got for us, brother?
All right, yeah, this is our new goalie saves market. I don't know if I've ever given out a goalie saves yet on the stream.
You have not.
Yeah, so
Wow.
this is also another hot market that's been in our Discord. We have like a designated goalie saves guy who loves hitting these, and I think he's on like a 7-1 run this week on those. Shout out Ray from Playbook. Yeah, Joey Decord, over 25.5 saves, get that minus 115. Great projection on this one, 61.3% win probability. That's like almost minus 200. That's crazy amount of value. And if you see that projection there, 31.24 saves, almost 6 saves over, or it is 6 saves over his projected line. So model on this one, definitely picking up. Nashville is not a very good team, but they throw a whole bunch of low danger.
Hey, whoa, now. Come on now, Rob. Come on. Shots fired. I'm just kidding. They're terrible. You're totally right. They're
There you talk about Shedeur Sanders' new home.
Just kidding. They suck. Go ahead.
Yeah, they throw. I think they're 6th in the league. 6th in the league in shots on goal, and they're about 30th in goals scored. So they throw just a whole bunch of low danger garbage at the net. Seattle, they're middle of the pack. I think they're 19th in shots against. So models definitely projecting Nashville to get with 31 saves. I don't know, probably projecting 33 to 35 shots on goal. So expect a high volume of shots and easy shots. Decord will have a good chance of saving.
Just to answer this question from Cam, although I see, I'm guessing that's Eugene in the chat. What's up, Eugene? Or is that you answering whilst you're talking? If you have those multitasking skills, I'd be very impressed. But I'm assuming that usually in the way that I read these things, because we all use BetAlytics as well, is like if I see a guy with this type of projection with that type of high rate, even if the line's bumped a couple points, I'd still take it. I think that you would probably back that up too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's just kind of like our manual ladder tool. If you see a high projection, feel free to ladder it up at way better odds for sure. I don't know if I'd recommend it, but if you like chasing value, absolutely.
Well, we love chasing value. And yes, Nashville's been terrible. So just to remind everybody. Cool that you have saves on here now too. That's dope. I love that market. It's a great market, especially if you like betting hockey. But
yeah,
good stuff.
We got assists, we got goals, we got point shots, and saves now. So,
hell yeah,
first and last goal scorer.
Yeah, we don't utilize that too much, but yeah, it still is fun. Here, I can switch over to there for a sec, because I do have one more prop, but yeah, it's hockey's version of the. Oh no, we actually don't have the projections down. Yeah, we took those off. So.
I feel like making projections for a first goal scorer has got to be really, really challenging.
Yeah. We weren't utilizing it too much. It's not as popular as the NBA first basket, which we've been having some requests to get that back up here. So we'll talk to our data guru and see if we can get the first basket data back up.
Nice. You hear that? You got some people in chat that like first basket betting, so that's rocking and rolling. All right, last one, Rob. What you got? Last one on the ice.
Yeah, this one I really like. There's a lot to like about this one. It's Cole Caulfield, 1+ point, minus 150. Bit of juice, but super strong projection, like almost 68%. He's absolutely red hot right now. He's got points in 8 of his last 10. I think he's got goals in 3 straight. He's got 6 points in his last 5 games. And I think he's got 60. I think he's got points in 66% of his games overall this season. So every 2 out of 3 games, he's scoring a point. And Edmonton is just an absolute unmitigated disaster at defense right now since the Four Nations. They'll certainly be looking to upgrade their defense tomorrow at the trade deadline, but that help hasn't arrived yet. Their last 10 games they've allowed 47 goals, so they're allowing almost 5 goals per game right now. Ducks just pumped them 6-2 the other night. The Ducks. Stuart Skinner's been awful, so I expect some goals, and Cole Caulfield's been running this offense. So
I actually looked at this game because Inzi requested that we do a parlay with some stuff, and each one of us pick a game, and I picked this game. So I did look at Caulfield. Shots didn't really speak out to me. Like it does say a little over, but only barely on the projections there. But his point did look nice. But I was limited to the shots based upon this man above me right here telling me that I had to do that. So, yeah. But Good stuff, man. All right. Well, as you said, huge slate on the ice tonight. If you guys aren't getting involved with BetAlytics, you can see all the different data projections. They've got so many different tools that you guys can use on the daily, every single day. If you guys are betting every single day, if you're with us every single day, then I'm assuming that you guys are betting every single day. And as we always try to tell you guys with our picks, yeah, everything's not guaranteed. But use the data, man. Get involved. Go check it out. There's a lot of really cool stuff on there. A lot of new stuff, too, with the data points. So go check it out. You can use our promo code BNews for 30% off your subscription to get involved, and they're OG friends of the program, which we love to see. All right, Rob, run through everything one more time before we let you go, and then you got to give us your favorite for the parlay before we get out of here.
Yeah, sure. We got Buddy Hield 3+3s plus 115. Then what do we do? We got Braden Point anytime goal plus 125. Then we got Joey Decord over 25.5 saves minus 115. And then we got Cole Caulfield record a point minus 150. I'm just gonna go with the Cole Caulfield, the highest win probability, safest pick for the parlay. But if you guys want to chase some value, then I would go Braden Point goal. But I'm pretty comfortable with Cole Caulfield point.
I'm down for that. I like the saves prop too. But
That one
Yeah,
was
saves
awesome.
prop, it looks pretty fresh.
would
Do you
be
like that
down?
one, Ron?
Yeah, man.
After we asked you for your favorite, would you be down
I
for us
know.
to twist
Yeah,
your
what's
arm
your
and make
second
something
favorite, Rob?
different?
No big deal.
Well, how about
Second
you like
favorite.
this one?
Hey, the stream's a democracy, so if you guys don't vote me, I won't be mad about it.
You know what's going to happen now, chat? The Core's going to have 20 saves, and Cole Caulfield's going to have 3 points, and you're going to bitch
And
at
a
us
hat trick, yeah.
for telling Rob to not do that one. But all right, the Cord saves. Appreciate you, Rob. Thanks so much, as always, brother. I know you had a busy day today, but thanks for taking time. Drop some dubs in the chat for BetAlytics, guys. And as I said, go get involved, BetAlytics.com. You can get a promo code BNews for 30% off your subscription. Try it out for a month. You won't be disappointed. You'll make some more coin, and you can come back and you can tell us how awesome it was. We appreciate you, man. Thanks so much.
Yeah, appreciate you guys as well. I love that new Vibes hat. It's killer.
Let's go.
We'll have to
Dude,
get you one.
hell yeah. We have to
I'll
get
pick
you
that
one. It'll be there in 2027. See you later.
I'll mail it. You'll get it in time. I don't seem to have that issue
Sure.
for whatever reason.
Sure.
Don't worry, I'll
Whatever.
just come pick it up. It'll be quicker.
Hey, there we go.
Don't
There
threaten
you
us
go.
with a good time now.
Yeah, all right now.
Absolutely.
All right now. Good
All
stuff,
right.
Rob. Appreciate you.
Yeah, good luck tonight.
Take it easy,
Too,
man.
brother. Thanks, man.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff all around. Yeah, Rob's the man. BetAlytics is, if you guys don't know, BetAlytics has literally been involved with this channel since we started it almost 2.5 years ago. So they've been around since the beginning. We've seen a lot of different iterations of BetAlytics throughout the programs. And I know there's a lot of different scams out there for things that are not important that you guys are paying for Discords and stuff like that. But like, it is something, this is a subscription service, but it's a subscription service full of massive amounts of data. So if you guys are going to pay for something, I mean, Colby uses a lot of websites and stuff like that. Some of them are free, some of them are subscription services, but there's some that is worth a Netflix subscription if you're trying to bet every single day and make the right move. So this is one of the ones that we promote and one of the ones we support. So get involved, go check it out. Promo code BNews, like I said, betalytics.com.
That's not
All
even
right.
mentioning. They're just growing by the day with their data. Just insane.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, in the last 2.5 years, just to see the jump from what they had then to what they have now, and even in the last couple months. So, friend of the
And they have
program.
the best intro in sports. Like,
Yeah,
I
what
know.
else
what
would you
you
want?
need. Yeah.
That was courtesy of the graphics department here at Betting News from the get-go. The OG graphics department, which might be on the screen, but
Stone bets?
yeah, old
Who?
Stoney. Y'all doing
Marcus.
baseball?
Marcus.
Oh, don't tickle
Marcus.
Colby's palms like that.
Marcus. A little something's coming back next week. Let me tell you something. A little something's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Stay
We
tuned,
will
Marcus. Stay tuned.
Mr. Marcio has his baseball show, which will be returning very soon. We do have stuff on YouTube as well. Colby's got some
It is
information
true.
about some futures and some betting like tips and stuff like that too. We'll have more content for you guys available right here as well on the channel, as Kadar just
Pick
said.
off. Pick off.
Yeah, the pick
Yeah.
off.
It's not about picks. It's not about picking off a guy at first. It's about picking your nose. Remember that.
Every single time.
Every single time.
Every time. Can you see? This is also a vibe too. This will be coming back in May as well. Me and Z and your lovely husband. I was going to say to be, but y'all been
Handsome
married a long
husband.
time.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
you can't say Sook's name without saying handsome first. Oh, I just did.
Handsome.
Just handsome.
Yeah, fact.
All right.
There you go. All right. So the first leg of the parlay. Chad, if this is your first time tuning in, we will be cooking a parlay on this show. We'll give you all of our favorite bets. Bet them straight. That's how you make money in sports betting every day. But we will do a parlay at the end of the show with the BetSpresso 4. And the first leg of the parlay will be BetAlytics entry, which we twisted Rob's arm and decided to take the cord saves.
That one was my favorite one. I was like, please,
I know.
saves. And he's like, the point. And I was like, that one had the most value. I just remember being sold off the get-go on the saves.
I like the saves too.
The data spoke, man. The guy's looking at 32 projected saves on a 26th line. That sounded pretty tasty.
That sounded like dinner.
That sounded like a ladder. That sounds like I need to go get the ladder out and climb and clean out the gutters.
Yeah.
Cha-ching! Yeah,
Hell of a find.
It sounds like that right there. Also, Sook, producer Sooks, I know you didn't want to interrupt Rob while he was gabbing and giving us the winners, but we did have a sub bang. So
Yes.
shall we honor the sub bang that we got during that time? I don't know who it was, but we appreciate you for the vibes. Sub bang button.
Marcus, I'll see you on the 27th.
Senor. There we go. There's it. Congrats on the. Thank you so much for the sub. We appreciate you guys for supporting the channel.
Oh, you gotta get the who.
I was trying to catch one of you guys doing it.
Obviously, it'd be me, the feral dog in this thing.
Absolutely. All right. Well, since we talked a lot about NHL, let's stick with the ice, and then we'll switch to the hoops after that. So, Inzi, take it away. Take us to the Frozen Pond tonight. Big slate on the ice in the NHL. What are the moves for us on the Frozen Pond?
Okie so first off, go to bettingnews.com. Check out the scribbles I wrote for San Jose versus Colorado tonight. It is, I believe, the late night take me home game. So a little tucky in piece. But we're going to go to the Columbus and I hate when you do this. I'm joking. The Columbus and Florida game.
Get used to it. It's the new vibes.
Sure. We're going to take Sam Ryan for 3+ SOGs. He's hit his number in his past 4 games. They're playing Columbus, who does allow almost 30 shots on goal a game. He missed his last game against them, which was back in October this year. They are without Matthew Tkachuk, so they really do need Reinhart to kind of step up and play the massive goal scorer that he is. I really like him a lot. In his past 3 games, he's had 8, 8, and 9 on his attempts, so the volume is there completely. The game prior to that he hit his number, he went 3 for 3, so we love that. He's also hit his last 3 games at home, so this will be a nice little home game for him. I think he scores as well. That's not official, but plus 130 odds for a guy that scores over 40 goals a game. Can't go wrong there. I wasn't looking at the screen, and I just saw that. Let's go.
Hot eyes, I agree.
I just looked down and was like, oh, let's go. The other one is going to be a point lay because the points are so juiced. But I really like Matt Duchene. This is going to the Calgary versus Dallas game. Both plays in the same game. So we're going to start with Duchene for a point. He's had a point. He had a point in his game earlier this year against the Flames. Prior to that, he hit in his prior 7 out of 8 games. So he has good history against them. He's playing really well lately. He's got 3 points in his last 3 games. He has 13 points in his last 7 games. So man is playing very, very well. We're looking at another team who allows just about 30 shots on goal a game. So he should definitely be in the mix there. Their power play points, they allow the most in the league. So maybe a little assist here. He could very well score. He's very capable of it. So I like him for a point. And we're going to pair him with Nazem Kadri for a point as well. He's on the Flames. He's coming off a 2-point game. He's had 3 points in his last 2 games. And he, again, has very good history against Dallas like Duchene does against the Flames. He's got 5 points in his last 4 games and a point in his game earlier this year. Another guy who's leader of the team. He's going to be right in the front of things. Difference is Dallas's defense is much better. So he will have to work for it, but he has been playing extremely well. I have been watching his SOGs, and he's been shooting. So the opportunities are there. He's had 8 opportunities in his last 2 games. He hit is his line 4? No, it's at 3. So he did hit his last 2 games and his last 4 out of 5. So he is shooting the puck. We are looking for a point. Doesn't necessarily need to be a goal, but I think we get there tonight, and we're getting plus 169 value. We love plus money, and we love a little number that's stuck in there as well. Those are the 2 plays I got for you guys. Nice.
Just because you said plus 169 matters.
Nice. That's my favorite South Park quote where all the cops are like, Nice.
Yeah.
What they're talking about's not funny, but nice.
Nah, indeed. Yeah, thanks. You guys answered this in the chat, which is great. But there's a lot of people that are pretty new to hockey betting. So one thing that does get asked quite often, which Marcus just asked, and again, there are no bad plays, there are no stupid questions around these parts. What's the difference between a point and a goal? So in hockey betting and in hockey scoring, the way it works is a point is a goal or an assist. So if a player scores, it's a point. If he gets an assist, it's a point. In hockey, also, you get a secondary assist, which means that if you pass it to somebody and they pass it to somebody and they score, that is also a point and is also an assist. So that's kind of how the very basic rundown of hockey scoring, if you're getting involved in betting the NHL, that's how that works. The secondary assist is a sick market. It's just an assist, but it's still an assist. I wish they did it in basketball. It'd be pretty
Marcus,
wild.
if you've never gambled on hockey, get into the totals. That's the ride of the lifetime.
Totals are fun.
The unders are the sweat. The under's never dead, and the over is never dead the under's never dead till it's dead, and the over's never over, ever.
Never.
It could be 2 minutes. I've cashed out on an over, or I think it was one of the two, and it ended up hitting right away. I think it was an over. I'm like, oh, this isn't hitting. Let me cash out. They scored 4 goals in 4 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I'm never cashing out
that again.
Never cash out a bet. Never.
Dude, you are totally right. And how many times in Z have a team had a 3-0 lead and we text each other and it's like, worst lead in hockey? There it is.
Yep, a 3-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey.
It really is.
I really
what it
miss
is.
my hockey system since the Yodis left and died. I would always take them, or I would always take the team they were playing if they went up a goal or two early. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking that plus money on the Avalanche. Yeah, they'll win.
Right.
Real Avalanche. Actually, funny you say that, Colby. When I first started like really betting on hockey before I got super into SOGs, which is kind of when I kind of really got into props, I did totals. That was my favorite.
Totals is the right way to go if you don't really know it, because you can just figure out who's good and who's not just by the goalie and the stuff. But it's the thrill ride of the century if you've never done it.
Yeah, and it's also like.
No, good.
I was just gonna. Like you said too. I don't love unders. But a sweaty under in hockey's fun too. Shaggy used to do. This was back when he was stone bets, but he used to do first period unders.
He was the king of that.
Get the juices flowing on that one.
Wow.
The Hurricanes' first period.
He probably showered 3 times a day back then.
He did. He totally did. He would always show up and have just wet hair because of all the showers he'd have to take. But
yep.
Indeed. All right, good stuff, dude. Do you have, before we go to jump to the hoops, do you have a play of those that you mentioned that's your favorite that you want to put in for the parlay today?
Yeah, Mr. Reinhardt for 3.
Yeah, I can get down with that. BetAlytics liked him to score too. Sounds like you liked him to score as well. So yeah, can CBJ. All right, shots for Mr. Reinhardt for 3. That is leg number 2 of our parlay, which is already looking tasty. So, all right, chat, let's jump to the hardwood. Colby, I'll let you take it away. I know you've got quite a few plays with the college kiddos. Any conference games that you're targeting today, or were those all earlier today?
Ooh, let me double check because it's really hard when not everyone is in it. So 1 second. Nothing that I'm on is a conference tournament. So mostly senior nights, I think. So I'm really leaning on the senior nights tonight. And the most emotional one of them all is the biggest game of them all tonight. We're taking Iowa. It's going to be sweaty. It's going to be gross. I think I kicked off the scribble with grab your gym clothes, grab a towel, and get ready to shower after this game because it is going to be the sweat of the lifetime. Michigan State is just on another planet right now. And I really don't think they're going to care about Iowa, even though playing on the road in Iowa, when they have Michigan to play on Sunday in their rematch and it's in-state rival. I think they're going to care about number 17 Michigan or whatever they're ranked right now because they just played them. And Michigan's last 5 games has been a gauntlet. Everyone thought that this would be where they fell off, but they've been hot as white hot. They're white hot. Michigan State is white hot. Their last 5 games is at Illinois 1. They beat Purdue at home. At Michigan, they beat Michigan. At number 13, Maryland, and Wisconsin at home. They were at Maryland in that one. Iowa, it's senior night for Iowa. On top of that, it's possibly Fran McCaffrey's final game as the coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes. He's been there since 2010. I don't know if he's going to be – this is his last game. I don't think he knows. He doesn't want it to be, but it's a very high possibility, high chance. So The emotions are through the roof in Carver Hawkeye Arena. And I really hope that their offense shows up because their defense is not a thing. They do not have a defense. Michigan State, hopefully they're snoozing in Iowa City tonight and we get the cover at 7. Do I want to bet Iowa money line? Yeah, but I also have a lot of money on other stuff, so I don't really want to add that. But it does feel like they could get the win. Iowa's 3-7 in their last 10 games. There's no reason for Michigan State to care about this game. So I really think it's a letdown spot to get right on Sunday to start the Big Ten tournament.
Question before you keep rolling. I'm seeing 6.5s. Do you still endorse the 6.5? I know.
Yeah, it opened at 6.5. I think it did. Yeah, I think it's 6 or 7 or 6 or 6.5. It opened at, but yeah. Okay. It's the Hawkeyes.
All right. Good stuff. All right. Well, that is the kind of the biggest matchup of the night. I know you've got some other stuff to get to. What else? What else do you like in the college kiddos tonight?
Don't worry. I didn't even add any unders to today yet. We'll get to the fun ones. Here's some team totals. Let's talk about Howard going over their team total tonight. This is going to be so fun. Over 75.5. Howard lost to Norfolk State January 25th, 92-75. They have not played at home since February 17th. They have not scored over 70 in 3 straight games on the road. This is a team that averages 80 points per game at home. They're 16th in tempo. It's going to be a zip ball game. 3rd in EFG offense, 1st in three-point percentage, 56th in 2-point offense, 48th in free throw rate offense, 31st in free throw percentage. This is a powerhouse offense. Now, Norfolk State on the road, 317th defensive rebounding, 304th in free throw rate defense, 215th three-point defense, and they're allowing 75 points per game in conference on the road. I think if the three-point shooting is electrifying and hot as can be, Howard can score 80 points tonight. I don't know if they cover the spread, and I didn't want to worry about that because Howard does not have a defense. So we're rooting for offense in this one, and we're not worrying about who wins and whatnot because we just want to get one team to score. Who cares if they win or lose? We did it yesterday with Providence. DePaul won. Whoa! DePaul won, baby. First win and the dunk. And Jesus, I might have been in my teens.
I thought about you when I saw DePaul won yesterday.
It was terrible. It was terrible. Let me tell you, rooting for the team total on Providence while being like, oh, my God, that's a huge win for the program.
Mm-hmm. I also really liked your yesterday. Apparently, chat wrote with a lot of you on the prop to the race to 80. Which was fun. To 80.
So what's funny is the original idea was for Florida to be the first team to score 100. They didn't. Mm-hmm. No one scored 100. So I'm glad we got to the 80. That was just for fun because Shags and I both knew that it was going to go over the total and both teams were going to at least score 90 points. First one to 80. First one to 80 wins. Guess who won?
Florida. Chompers.
I got one more team total for you. Let's talk overs again. But we're staying in Chicago. However, we're not. We're going to St. Louis because this is where the game is being played in the Missouri Valley tournament. Actually, stupid, idiot me. There's a tournament going on in St. Louis, the Missouri Valley tournament. Sorry, SBJ, I lied to you. Anywho, UIC has won both of these matchups against Valparaiso, and they've gone over this number both times. I think they do it again. UIC away from home still has the 50th EFG offense in the country. They excel on the inside and the outside, top 110 in three-point rate, 84th in free throw rate offense, and they average 72 points away from home in conference play. Valparaiso is allowing 77 points per game on the road in conference. Since February 1st, they have the 290th defense, according to Bart Torvik, 10th worst EFG defense, 75th worst two-point defense, 43rd worst three-point defense. They cannot rebound, and I think this is going to give UIC more opportunities to score more points, and they're the 38th worst because they're the 38th worst offensive rebounding team in the entire country. Both teams do like to play at a high pace. UIC is top 100, and Valpo is like 130-ish. And Valparaiso has allowed teams to go over this Valparaiso has allowed teams that are faster than UIC to go over this number in 3 of the 4 matchups, which are the 2 faster teams in the Missouri Valley. So I think they go over this number. I know they just played them in their last game. That does concern me, but their defense is terrible. Valparaiso's defense is not great.
Yeah.
That's what I think about all of my bets. That's what I think about all of them. But we never say the L word. Do not put that in the chat. Never put that in the chat.
Never ever. I do like that one though. I like both your team totals today. I don't know how I feel about the Iowa game. It's like those biggest game of the nights are always tough because it's like, I don't know. But I agree with you that I feel like that it's probably the right side based on my minimal college basketball knowledge. But did you talk?
What?
Did you talk with Shags about that? Did Shags have any thoughts on that Michigan State Iowa game?
He commented Hawkeye, so I'm assuming he agrees with me. The gross game that I won't mention since I haven't figured out what I wanted to do with it is UC San Diego. I'm either taking the spread in that game or I'm taking Long Beach State's team total under at 56.5. So we'll find out. San Diego just scored 100 points in their last game. I don't know if I want to back an offense that just went ballistic against Fullerton. So
do you like, before we swing and talk NBA, do you like betting on some of these lower mid-major conference tournaments right at the beginning before the big ones start next week? Do you like betting on those? Do you have any strategy for including those in your capping, or is it just kind of normal situations? Depending on, obviously, I know when it gets into like they need to clinch and stuff like that, it's later, but like these early games.
It kind of just finds me. I've tried to get away from having things circled because that didn't work this whole year, even though it worked last year. And I kept I harped it on up your units that it's not 2014 or 2024 anymore. It's 2025. What worked last year is not going to work this year. So you got to adapt.
Hey,
I got one more play though.
Go.
This is the Shaggy special. I agreed with everything he said. I read it. I was curious if he had any other mid-majors because I've been all over the mid-major mark. Cal State, Northridge, money line, revenge spot. They lost to Riverside 68-64 in their home court as 4-point favorites back in December. Riverside is coming off a big road trip. Cal Poly still in California, but they went to Hawaii. I think any team that goes to Hawaii is just bound for a letdown spot once they get back into the real states. I'm just kidding, Hawaii. You're a real state. Hawaii. They struggle getting to the line and setting teams to the line. Riverside does. They don't force any turnovers. Fun little fact, since Riverside is home in this game, they're 317th in free throw defense. So you really can't defend the free throw line, but the fans can. So to me, that means the fans aren't doing anything. They're not doing anything. So these teams can do whatever they want. Northridge is clearly the better team overall. Top 140 offense and defense. 23rd in turnover defense in the entire country. They're going to rip apart that other team over there that doesn't have fans in the gym because the free throw rate defense is so poor. Anywho, top 20 in offensive and defensive rebounding, 36th in free throw rate offense, 86th in three-point rate, and will push the pace of play. And we all know, Shaggy wrote it, Riverside can't keep up in a shootout. Give me the money line. Give me the money line. Is it good that Shaggy and I are on the same play?
So this is what I was going to say. It's not terrible. I like that Howard total, the team total, but I'd be down to put you and Shaggy Brain Juice in this parlay and do this Cal State, the Matador money line.
Isn't the Howard one just disgusting?
It's gross, but I liked your.
I was like, this is too good to be true.
But I kind of like riding with both of you and the Matadors. The Matadors have also treated me well betting on them previously. So
this has got to be like one of the last games of the night, right? It's the West Coast game.
Oh yeah, you guys ready? Sook, pull me up.
Oh,
Olé!
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 I love it.
What was the team again?
California. Oh.
Or Cal State Northridge. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Cal State Northridge. Okay.
Yeah. Cal State Northridge. Are you down for that? I don't want to. We kind of twisted Rob's arm. I don't want to twist your arm necessarily, but
I'll go with whatever. If I have a bet on it, it's my favorite play.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a unit, it's just kind of the same, isn't it? Why am I not finding this game? Who do they play?
All the way at the end. They're playing UC Riverside.
Riverside. There's the thing that I get tripped up the most about these Cal teams. They all got the same start. Cal, blah, 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 Fullerton, Cal State, Florida. It's so many teams.
It's hard to, you got to go.
Yeah, that's why I was like, which one is it again?
Mm-hmm. All right, we're riding with the up your units, lads. Mr. Marcio did a good job selling it, but all the plays were mentioned. He wrote about them all at bettingnews.com. You guys know the deal. Go peep the scribbles. As always, good stuff, Colbs. with the college kiddos. All right, I'm going to talk about the profession. What'd you say?
I see you're going to make our wood hard now. I mean, the hardwood.
Yep, exactly. Which Kadar said he likes.
Pull him down.
So that works.
Pull him down. My father's out of control.
So
He got out of the house today.
Vibes are high. Oh yeah, that gets Colby going. If you want to get Colby really going, play that March Madness video, but we don't have time for that. All right, You won't. We can do it later. All right, let's talk about the NBA because it's a nice Qatar. We love you. Nice slate out there tonight in the NBA. So let me give you guys I only have 3 bets out right now. I might bet one more before the start of the slate. 2 of them are in that late night game in Los Angeles in crypto as the New York Knicks are taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So I'll save those 2 for last. But the first one, it is a battle of two teams that are looking to make a push to make the playoffs at the end of the season. The Pacers have been really good, but the Atlanta Hawks need to win every single game that they can to kind of close out the back half of the season. So the first bet for me is I'm going to V's guy. I'm giving you Dyson Daniels over 10.5 rebounds and assists. I got plus 105 on this number. I'm seeing some plus 108s out there if you'd like to find a better number than I got. But he's hit this in 4 of his last 7 games. He hit this in his last game at home against the Milwaukee Bucks with 9 rebounds and 6 assists. But the reason why I'm taking this is because, as you guys know, he's been really ball-dominant player this season for the Hawks with no Jalen Johnson. But the additional point is that they are at home tonight. And in his last Dyson Daniels has hit this number in 10 of his last 11 home games. Set it, forget it. I'm not overthinking this play. It's a 3.5-point spread. It's the highest total on the board in the NBA tonight. Taking Dyson Daniels over 10.5 rebounds and assists. I also really like his rebounds, too, if you'd rather take that line individually. But he has been a good facilitator for this team, kind of the secondary facilitator to Trae Young. So I really like Daniels to get the job done here at the 10.5 rebounds and assist line. You can sprinkle the double-double if you're feeling really frisky. Pacers defense is not great. I feel like Dyson Daniels is both of these teams like to run a top 10 in pace, Mr. Marcio. Bringing pace to the NBA. Top 10 in pace. So over 10.5 rebounds and assists for Mr. Dyson Daniels. All right, now let's swing and talk about the game of the night in La Luca land. Just for you, Suck. The Los Angeles Lakers are welcoming in the New York Knicks in Crypto.com Arena tonight. Obviously, Luka Doncic and LeBron James have settled in nicely together. The Los Angeles Lakers are one of the hottest teams in the NBA right now. So I have 2 bets in this game, 1 on each side. The first one, I like that too, Kev. But the first one is I'm taking the birthday boy. Somebody said this earlier today. I don't usually like betting birthday narratives, but when the numbers match up with it, I'm going to go ahead and lock it in as well. Give me Josh Hart over 13.5 rebounds and assists. I got 13.5 this morning at minus 125. I paid a little bit of juice. I'm seeing 14.5 now. I still endorse it there if you would like to take it on that particular line and that particular number. Josh Hart has been awesome against the Lakers in his career. He did have a triple-double when they played against them on the 1st of February with 13 rebounds and 11 assists in that game. His previous game against the Lakers last season, he had 11 boards and 4 assists in that game. I'm not going to sell you guys too hard on the fact that Josh Hart's probably going to play 35 to 40 minutes. It says a 3.5-point spread in this game. I do think this game stays relatively close. I do kind of like the Lakers, but I think the Knicks are going to hang around here and make this a dogfight, and I think they're going to stick around with the Lakers. So if that's going to happen, Josh Hart's going to do a little bit of everything. I love the rebounds and assist line. I got 13.5. Definitely endorse the 14.5. And if you're feeling frisky, it is his birthday. He did have a triple-double against this team the last time they played about a month ago. Maybe sprinkle the triple-double again. Why not? Vibes are high. Last play. I've been talking about this since Luka came to Los Angeles, and he looked a little bit rusty in his first 3 or 4 games coming back from that calf injury. Returning from that calf injury. So he looked like the normal Luka that we've seen, but the one thing that wasn't really falling for Luka was his shot. You guys know he was struggling from deep. He was struggling to make his shots from inside the paint as well, kind of those middies that we're so used to him knocking down it consistently. But over the last couple of games, it looks like Luka Doncic is back. So give me Luka threes. Over 3.5 3-pointers. I got minus 125 on this line. He's at 5 and 6 3-pointers in his last 2 games, taking 12 and 13 shots against the Clippers and against the Pelicans. Both of those teams are not very good defending the 3. Well, the Clippers are okay, but the Pelicans definitely not. We've talked about this quite a few times on All Sauce Team. Even though the New York Knicks have a very good defense, they They actually really struggle from three. They're one of the worst defensive teams from three, and I think that Luka Doncic is going to have an opportunity. They're 30th in the NBA, allowing almost 37 threes a game to the opponent at a really high percentage, at 37% percentage, excuse me. So I really like Luka here. I think he's going to continue doing what he has doing. He's probably going to take anywhere from 12 to 15 three-pointers in this game, and all we need is 4 of them. I even like the ladder up to 5 or 6. So give me Luka over 3.5 3-pointers, Dyson Daniels over 10.5 rebounds and assists, and Josh Hart over 13.5 rebounds and assists. Bing, bong, bang. There's some NBA for you guys. Lots of other NBA games out there tonight. Lots of other people have dropped lots of different things on the timeline. Go follow all of us. V's got some scribbles out there. Shaggy's got some plays in the college basketball realm too. Go follow. Betsky's got his coupons out there as well from the NHL. He's got his coupons for you guys as well. To be honest, when you do the solo screens, I didn't look at a damn comment, so I don't know anything that happened in the comments over the last 25 comments. But I don't know if that's true, Gerald. It's still the same cake. It just looks a little better. It's like, like when you eat a cake and it's like not as appetizing looking, but it still tastes good. It's kind of what it is. Same thing.
Can we not make Vsauce full screen when he pitches? Because he's just going to cough and wheeze, and I don't think people need that in 4K.
SPJ, which one of yours did you want to put in the Betty for?
One of the two in the late night game. I'll let you guys choose between Luka and Josh Hart.
I like Luka personally for the threes.
Okay.
Over the
Where did the Knicks play in their last game?
They're playing in crypto in Los Angeles.
No. Where was their previous matchup?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm thinking of travel.
Let me just look. You went off the top of the dome. Know who the Knicks played last? I can't remember.
I forget that's a sport.
Oh, they Ben and Cal.
Oh, they played the
Warriors.
We'll take Luke. Take Luka. Oh, yeah, take Luka.
Luka. Bando, I do. I like the 14.5. I got lucky and got the 13.5, but I do like the 14.5. Very, very, very comfortably take it there.
If we do Luka, it's a plus 900 for 4 picks.
That does the job, man. That does the job.
Can we get my sister's play of the day? Can we get my sister's play of the day?
Yeah, what's her play?
Yeah, I heard her trying to pitch it.
I know she hasn't made her. Neither one of them have made their way down here. I'm surprised, but I won't call them. we'll see if they show up.
Yeah, that's typical for you. You never call here.
Oh,
that was a layup. It was a layup. It was a layup. It was a layup.
True.
I had to take that. Had to take that.
That's fair. That's
had
fair.
to take that one. I'm not gonna call her. I was like, damn, I call.
Yeah, that was free cheese. That was like not even a softball. That was a beach ball.
That was my free bet of the day right there, and I took it.
Cali Marcio. Yeah. Good stuff, chat. Well, we got Prindy here. I love when Prindy's here.
I don't like that he changed his profile picture because I don't think that's him.
The yellow does throw me off. But it's crazy, though, because he needed to because it was Embiid.
It's true. Skylar hasn't been around in a while, but Skylar can't come around without the hair, so I guess there's no Skylar.
Yeah.
It's back?
Tonight we'll – oh, you look like that person looked like your name was like Bryce and you live on a farm. Put your hair back down and put your hat on.
Like the good old days?
Yeah, with the hat.
Yeah. Name's
look like
Bryce
a lesbian.
Hey, W lesbians.
Shout out to him.
Shout out. All right, so here we go. This is the parlay we have right now. Yeah, Shaggy, welcome back. This is the BetSPRESSO 4, which is all the plays that got talked about on the show today with our friends at BetAlytics. Got us started with Joey Decord over 26.5 saves. He plays for the Seattle Kraken in the NHL. For those of you guys that are looking it up, we will post this on the timeline as always at Your Betting News. If you're not following us, give us a follow over there on Twitter.
Question:
Sam Ryan. Yes, Mr. Inzi.
We went Decord over Caulfield.
We did.
Okay, so the number I gave you was wrong because I'm an idiot.
I was wondering where you got the 900 from because mine's plus 1,000.
Yep. Don't mind this.
So we've got Joey Decord over 26.5 saves from the Kraken, as I said. Sam Reinhart for 3 SOGs. He plays for the Florida Panthers, chat. We've got from Mr. Marcio and honorarily from Jags, the CSU Northridge Matadors, Olay, on the money line against the UC Riverside. What are they? Are they the Riverhawks? No, that's a different team. What is the River? What is Riverside? What is UC Riverside? What are they, like the Fighting Flyers or something?
They're a team, dude.
You don't know the mascots like Shaggy does? Okay, I thought you would. He can
knows,
pull those out of his ass.
He knows those. Yeah, he knows those UC ones throw me off. The Santa Barbara's the banana slugs, and then what's the anteaters is UC.
They're the Highlanders.
Yeah, like how am I supposed to remember? I had to look up what Valparaiso's mascot was today. Can any of you take a wicked guess on what that was?
Valparaiso's mascot?
Yes.
Cowboys?
I can see Shaggy's told me at one point. I know, we talked about it.
That's a random guess.
What's Wake Forest's mascot?
The Anteaters?
Demon Deacons?
But it's Deacons, but with a B.
The Demon Beacons?
No, just the Beacons. Sorry.
Oh, they're the Beacons.
I was like, what the hell is a beacon?
That is. It's
like
a beacon. A beacon is like a thing, like a
crown.
It was a bird.
Oh, it's like the Olympic torch. It's like you're lighting a beacon, and it's like
it's like an honorary thing.
You're looking at a guy that was a D+ student in college. Sorry.
You made it though. Good job. In the Lord of the Rings, they lit the beacons. There you go. See, Jay Dizzle knows what's up.
Jay Dizzle has the best comments.
He does. W commenter. All chat. We're not singling you out. You guys are all great. Don't worry.
I saw your comment, Jay Dizzle, about UIC scoring whatever on Gonzaga. That was the best.
Pretty. All right. So the Northridge. Wait, what are they? The Beacons? No, I'm confused. They're not the Beacons. That
Valparaiso's the Beacons. Cal State Northridge is the Matadors.
Oh, the Matadors. No, it was UC Riverside was the one I was asking. No.
What is this though for Matadors? What is that?
It's the Matador thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, are we riding bikes now?
The UC Hogs.
This is a wonderful question. We need to think about this. And no, it is not V.
The mascot would have to be facial hair.
Yeah, a beard.
Oh, just a beard. Yeah,
we could be
a bearded goat.
The bearded goat. Oh, that is
a bearded goat.
Bearded goat. And then the last leg of the parlay is Luka Doncic over 3.5. 3-pointers to take us home plus 1058. Bing. We just came up with our mascot on the show too. I love when things like that happen. Makes me happy.
We should be the betting news Razors.
Are they coming for you, Colby?
They are.
Yeah, they know. Dude, the city looks immaculate right now.
Let's go. Why did that not work? Hang on. I'm just going to lock in the parlay. You guys can see it on the screen. That is the BetSpresso 4. It will get posted on our Twitter. Go follow us, like I said, if you have not already, at Your Betting News. Go follow all these beautiful guys on the screen. Mr. Colby Marcio at C_Marcio2. Go follow NZ as well at _NZ with 3 E's. Go follow me, Sweatpan Jesus. Go follow all of us at Your Betting News. Go follow Producer Sook.
No. He said the Betting News Beavers. Oh, should be hilarious.
Beavers. Betting News Beavers. Go follow all of us at Your Betting News. Go follow Producer Sook as well. Forget Producer Sook in the shadows.
Sook, say goodbye to everyone. Show me your beautiful face.
Yes. There he is. Look at him. What a
Imagine
guy.
being chat. They're so blessed.
The Betting News Ducks.
We haven't had some duckies.
We do have some duckies around these parts. We will do a giveaway tomorrow? Saturday? How about this? If we hit the parlay tonight, we'll do a giveaway tomorrow. How about that, chat?
Fair.
That's how that's going to go.
We haven't done a giveaway on the violence report in a minute, and we got a huge fucking event on Saturday.
We do. We have a double dip on Saturday.
It's like he's the producer.
It's like he
calling the shots.
It's like he produces things or something. I don't
know. Get back up here. Have him say some more things that are smart.
Just to give this for Jay Dizzle, because I want to ask you guys this, and we don't have to talk about this for too long, because we do have this picture of her, and she just got mentioned in the comments. Did you guys see that she got gifted a Lamborghini?
For what?
Exactly.
Hold on.
Exactly.
I got a worse one. Who's the other chick? Phillips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
that. I hope that's not true.
She's at a nursing home now doing stuff.
Is that true?
I really hope it's not
Are you sure you didn't get Centelled on that?
I don't
think
they have a Pornhub Centel.
I saw it too. She's gonna catch way worse things there than she would have from any of the 1,000 guys.
Oh, hey, a guy with stats. We're a stats place. That is actual stats. That's an actual stat you can Google. So
do my homework. What can I say? There's a 74% more chance.
We were looking to put my dad in a nursing home, and he goes, "No, did you know that blah 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 statistics show?"
Oh my god!
More likely.
And here we know ball.
Oh, we know ball.
Speaking of, this guy scored his. He's 10 away. Just because we brought the other graphic up. Love to see that, man. Love to see it. All right, chat. It's been an electric time. Producer Soak, this is your reminder. Please screenshot the screen. Please screenshot. Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys.
Okay, yeah.
Chat, did we get
got
it?
us all? Did we get
Daisy.
it?
Bye, Graham. Bye, Grandma.
Oh, great.
Bye, Graham.
Bye, Daisy.
Bye. Love you.
Should I say bye, Mom?
Yeah, that would be Mom. Yes.
Okay, that is Mom, right? Okay. Love you, Mom.
Oh, man. You got some explaining to do to Grandma later. It's okay.
Yeah.
There
like, what?
There are worse things. If this is your first time tapping into the show, we had a hell of a show today. So we appreciate you being here. We do this every single day. And if you like the vibes, give us a follow. Give us a follow right here on the channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're watching us on Twitch, or if you're watching us on Twitter, we go live every day. We'll be live with you guys again tomorrow for a double dip. Mr. Colby Marcio will be live with Shaggy Bets. And we have 2 guests tomorrow. We have a guest with Up Your Units, and then we have a guest on All Sauce Team. We're not going to sell the bag. We'll tell you about it all over the socials. Get involved over there as well. Boys, you got anything else before we sign off?
I love your guys' guest a lot tomorrow, by the way. Chat, you're going to love that person.
You're going to love that guy. He's a good guy.
Okay.
He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. You're going to love the guests that they also have on Up Your Units. It's going to be fun. And no, it's not that, Jay Dizzle. Could you imagine?
Another really good beard coming tomorrow.
Both of them. Well, no, not ours. But we accept them. We accept them regardless.
Oh, that's so funny.
We accept them regardless. We appreciate you guys. You came for the winners and you stay for the vibes. Have a fantastic Thursday night. Go peep the scribbles at bettingnews.com for free. Big shout out to our sponsors at BetOnline. And we will see you on the next one. Sweep the cards tonight. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about